following is a men's War Games match. The rules of the match are as follows. Two teams will be contained in separate cages, with one member of each team starting the match. At regular intervals, alternating members from each team will be released to enter the match. The team with the advantage will be the first to have a member released into the match. Once all competitors have entered, War Games officially begins. The match can be won by pinfall or submission. Exiting the cage will result in a forfeit. Now, let the war...
Finn Balor has arrived.
Say hello to the Prince of Judgment.
Introducing first, representing the Judgment Day, from Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland, weighing in at 190 pounds, Finn Balor!
The Prince has arrived, and he's ready for war.
Well, Finn Balor has led the Judgment Day into this structure before, and Finn is once again set to be a leader.
Corey, how do you think these superstars feel about competing here on Thanksgiving?
They should feel honored, Cole. As you know, Thanksgiving has a long-standing tradition of being one of the more prestigious nights on the sports entertainment calendar.
Get ready for Joaquin Wilde.
And representing the LWO from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 180 pounds, Joaquin Wilde.
This is the kind of match where reputations are made or broken. It is a crucible in which top stars are forged.
It's a tall task, but he's convinced himself and his team that they're up for it. They think they have just as good a shot at winning this as the other guys.
Well, I hope that confidence isn't misplaced. In War Games, one single mistake is enough to bring your whole game plan crashing down.
Corey, how do you think these superstars feel about competing here on Thanksgiving?
They should feel honored, Cole. As you know, Thanksgiving has a long-standing tradition of being one of the more prestigious nights on the sports entertainment calendar.
We've got these two competitors starting things inside this War Games cage.
Yeah, but don't forget, War Game doesn't officially start until the last team member enters the ring and the cage is finally locked. Right now, it's all about wearing down your opponent before the bell rings.
Uh-oh.
Driving a fist to the stomach changes things around. Ooh. Rocking the jaw.
And Wilde with the wherewithal to counter.
Back and forth from these competitors. Boom.
And he was able to turn that around on Balor. To the sky.
Oh, God. To escape just in the nick of time. And he was just unceremoniously tossed over that other ring. The absolute disrespect.
Ooh, merciless looking blow.
Joaquin out of harm's way.
It's about to be an uphill battle for one team once this clock hits zero.
become the tide turner for their team.
Right into the chest.
Looking for the submission. Inverted figure 4 leg lock. This could be it.
Oh, man, leaping into the ring, ready to lay down a whooping.
I have to ask, is it even possible to strategize inside the War Games cage? Or is strategy only really something you can do prior?
Sure, there is plenty of strategizing prior to War Games, but by the time you enter the cage, all that preparation and planning flies out of the window. There are simply too many variables at play at any given time in this match.
Carried in a jeopardizing position here. Getting carried to a vulnerable position here. Oh, man, taking it to the trachea.
Up and
Knee right to the spine.
we know what's racing through his mind.
New entrant about to come in and not a moment too soon. Oh, man, what a hurricane rana.
Acrobatics like that take a tremendous amount of cardio and strength. And here we go. They're on a mission to save the day and won't be stopped.
Ooh, quick opening and quick right.
Gut kick.
Nothing fancy there. In the corner, has to find a way out of there. He's in a bad spot on that turnbuckle. Ooh.
Leg drop. Bulldog.
Oh, just bludgeoning the competition with that blow.
Now it's wild. Neckbreaker. Manages to reverse it. Clubbing blow to the back. Turns it around. Knife edge chop. Timer's almost up. This next entrant gives their team the advantage inside the cage.
Freed from the cage and heading toward the ring to give their team the upper hand. Sling blade.
Numbers advantage or not.
Finn Balor now stalking his opponent. Here it comes.
Going in to give the numbers and the weapons advantage. Absolutely brilliant. Forcibly being sent to the other ring, he was essentially being ragdolled there. Getting mentally in check, and I think the physicality part is coming soon.
Looks like they're bringing additional firepower with them into what is now essentially a handicap match.
That was one big behemoth flying down with authority and force.
From the heavens.
And now it's time to take over.
Balor going for broke.
1916.
Nothing Mysterio can do now. The knee taking the brunt of that.
Here comes that rolling fireman's carry. Rolling through.
Unfeasible movement at him.
Here we go, charge and drop.
And with his cut, drop kick. Hoisted up high here.
From the top.
Then back. Way to finish it.
Joaquin Wild.
That is going to leave some serious welts.
Take notes, everyone. This is what real war looks like. This is true action in the ring now.
These men are leaving it all between the ropes. And just like
Referee, who's got to set up the
They're disrespecting their fallen opponent.
That was a stiff shot with that kendo stick. Pulling the hair into a mat slam.
That should strike fear in your opponent.
Evades the attack and not a moment too soon.
Oh, the basement drop kick.
Getting him into the corner.
Dropped with a scoop slam.
We've got a numbers advantage incoming as the countdown.
Logan Paul.
Front splash.
Serious jeopardy for the king. Listen to the people. Look at him.
From the top. The odd man in, and he's looking for an ace up his sleeve now.
And the odds will now be even more in his team's favor. You don't have to like it, but that is War Games. Entering the ring here. Oh, yeah.
Taking full advantage of the fallen object in play here. Back-to-back attacks. And well-timed maneuver there. Canadian Destroyer. Oh, devastating kick. Oof.
And he's able to avoid that offense.
Moonsault. And just unloading that stop sign.
Great job refocusing to reverse that.
The WWE Universe is showing their appreciation.
CM Punk with their Unagi. Right into that Anaconda Boys.
Lock, and he decides to let his opponent out of the hole.
Might go in, Paul.
Now it's Paul.
Pop now.
From Balor. Here we go.
Finn Balor to the top rope. He's in the drop zone.
Bullseye. Coup de grace.
And that can keep her down.
Here they come. Coming to even those odds.
Stopping that offense with a swift elbow.
Repeating hits like that. Very. It's time. War Games is officially.
So much destruction has already taken place. With support and drip.
Here's the cover. Does he have it? It keeps his partner alive. And now Rollins. Strong counter from Punk.
Setting them up in the corner.
Super high angle right across the shoulders. And that was a rope.
CM Punk.
And Punk gets countered there.
Driven down hard with a scoop slam.
Just
450. Bronson's in a terrible predicament. Punk avoids the attack. Stone cold with a clothesline.
taking off on the cage in this War Games match. From the top. And over to the other ring he goes.
Looking sluggish. Things could be winding down tonight.
Del Toro with the cover, looking to end it. But now Rollins.
Deep uppercut connects.
The stiff shot with a kendo stick.
Great wherewithal to dodge there.
Uh-oh, sweet dreams coming.
Yes.
Now CM Punk needs to end this.
Sweet kick finds its mark. Logan Paul looking to go big here. Drills the
these superstars
Here
in
are your
action.
winners. The team of Finn Balor, Bronson Reed, Logan Paul, and CM Punk.
And if anyone deserved to celebrate their victory, it's this team right here.
What a war we just witnessed here. The best team won here tonight, and there's no denying that. They're going to be celebrating this win for a while.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall and is for the World Tag Team Championship.
Dragon Lee has landed.
And the high-flying action is about to start.
Everything Dragon Lee does just seems so effortless in the ring. I don't know how anyone can keep up with him.
Yeah, everything Lee does is just on another scale, another level. It really pushes the envelope every chance he gets.
Corey, how do you think these superstars feel about competing here on Thanksgiving?
They should feel honored, Cole. As you know, Thanksgiving has a long-standing tradition of being one of the more prestigious nights on the sports entertainment calendar.
The phenomenal one. One of the biggest names even before he arrived in WWE in 2016. AJ Styles.
Yeah, man. On the indies, in Japan, always, this dude, he stood out above the rest. That's that man.
Hooker, you faced a very young AJ Styles. At that point in time, did you see raw potential in this man?
Oh, yes, man. I'm talking about highly skilled, incredible in-ring IQ. The guy could go with the best of them, dog.
What was it about AJ Styles besides that high ring IQ? His athleticism. Is that something you looked at?
The kicks, the aerial assault. AJ Styles can pretty much do it all, man. They don't call him the phenomenal one for nothing.
Stars and stripes are flying. American made always seems to have a chip on their shoulder about something. It's so annoying.
Well, maybe it's because they're not shown the kind of respect that they deserve. All their amateur accolades and their professional titles, and what do they get? Awful chants from this ungrateful crowd.
Corey, how do you think these superstars feel about competing here on Thanksgiving?
They should feel honored, Cole. As you know, Thanksgiving has a long-standing tradition of being one of the more prestigious nights on the sports entertainment calendar.
Introducing the challengers at a combined weight of 495 pounds, Julius Creed and Brutus Creed, American made. And their opponents at a combined weight of 385 pounds, the team of Dragon Lee and AJ Styles.
I'm loving this matchup. The best teams around facing off for the titles.
This one's for the World Tag Team Championship, and it will be decided in this tag team match. And we are starting things off with Dragon Lee and AJ Styles. And standing across from them, it's a very tough test with Julius Creed and Brutus Creed.
When you're at the top of the mountain in the tag team division, every other team wants to knock you off of it. That's what this champion...
Well, good, the official saw that happen. Foreign object used. Now let's take a look back at these guys.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall and is for the WWE Tag Team Championship.
Oh, you didn't know? Your ass better call somebody!
The roof just came off this place.
And they're just getting started.
You damn right! Hits me, hits me. Hits that D-O-double-G.
Unapologetic, crass, crude.
Or expect nothing less from Mr. Ass and Road Dogg, who has a certain style he prefers.
The Outlaws are going to get us in trouble just talking about him.
It's time for Sing Along with the Road Dogg.
Cut the music.
Let's just hope Billy doesn't forget his line.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, D-Generation X proudly brings to you the Road Dogg, Jesse James, the badass Billy Gunn, the New Age Outlaw. And of course, if you're not down with that, we got 2 words for you.
Oh, put 3 minutes on the clock, y'all.
3-minute warning. They don't care about playing fair, playing by the rules. They just want to cause havoc.
Wherever Rosie and Jamal go, chaos and destruction follows. Usually in 180 seconds or less. Put your calculator away, Cole. That is 3 minutes.
Corey, how do you think these superstars feel about competing here on Thanksgiving?
They should feel honored, Cole. As you know, Thanksgiving has a long-standing tradition of being one of the more prestigious nights on the sports entertainment calendar.
Introducing the challengers at a combined weight of 501 pounds. Badass Billy Gunn and the Road Dogg Jesse James, the New Age Outlaws. And their opponents at a combined weight of 770 pounds. The WWE Tag Team Champions, Rosie and Jamal. 3-minute warning.
The goal is obtaining those tag team championships. Being on the same page will be vital in this one. WWE tag titles are the light at the end of the tunnel in this tag team matchup. We're in the ring now with Billy Gunn and Road Dogg, but they will be facing some fierce tag team action with Jamal and Rosie.
When you're at the top of the mountain in the tag team division, every other team wants to knock you off of it. That's what this championship match is all about. Mounting their downed opponent and firing off a series of blows. And a stomp to the gut.
Oh, man. Did you hear the snap of the kendo stick?
Able to steer clear of danger there.
The challenger looked unhinged with an absolutely uncorked attack on the champ there.
Jamal sidestep out of the way.
The champion doing everything to retain here.
Gets the shoulder. Wow. What's it going to take?
He clearly has no intention of staying down.
Connecting on the DDT.
Oh, boom! Oh, swept the leg right out from under. Ooh! Thinking about a surfboard submission, no! Double stomp to the legs.
Oh. And Jamal looked out of his element on that one.
Yeah, Billy showed a solid game plan there.
The only word that comes to mind with them is aberration.
Yeah, Corey, what started as a sporting rivalry has devolved into this all-out war we're seeing unfold here.
Oh, from meeting of the minds creates separation. Big splash! Completely steamrolled. Oh, right in the solar plexus. Compressing them with a splash.
The sheer force of that landing was probably enough to fracture a few bones. And able to beat Jamal to the punch.
Yeah! Full contact right there. Ooh!
And the probability of serious injury just skyrocketed as the action moves onto the staging area. And saw what was coming there.
The suplex.
Jamal interrupts the attack.
He is locked in and it has his opponent dead to rights.
He counters with a great reversal.
This will be bad for him. Making that shoulder vulnerable. That was not just painful in the shoulder. That pain can shoot all the way up to the neck and all the way down the arm. This is a smart strategy.
Driving down hard with the Uranagi.
Got to get back in the ring to stay in the match. What's he got in store? Oh, sidewalk slam!
Almost drove him through the ring.
Like it or not, this one is called a draw.
We got
The following contest is a Falls Count Anywhere match and is for the undisputed WWE Championship.
Here we go, gentlemen. Huge title match coming up.
And a huge opportunity for the champ to prove to everyone that there truly is none better in all of WWE right now.
Corey, how do you think these superstars feel about competing here on Thanksgiving?
They should feel honored, Cole. As you know, Thanksgiving has a long-standing tradition of being one of the more prestigious nights on the sports entertainment calendar.
We are in for a treat tonight. A former WCW Cruiserweight and United States Champion, a man who has held the ECW television title. And above all, Eddie Guerrero doesn't care if he's liked.
Corey, how do you think these superstars feel about competing here on Thanksgiving?
They should feel honored, Cole. As you know, Thanksgiving has a long-standing tradition of being one of the more prestigious nights on the sports entertainment calendar.
Introducing the challenger from every man's nightmare, weighing in at 250 pounds, the Icon Singh! And his opponent from El Paso, Texas, weighing in at 228 pounds, the undisputed WWE Champion, Eddie Guerrero!
The unification of the World Championship and WWE Championship in 2002 brought us the undisputed title.
The one title to rule them all.
Here we go, fighting for one of the top prizes in the WWE, the Undisputed Championship.
Unlike the name insinuates, holding the Undisputed Championship means that you've officially reached the pinnacle of the WWE. His core clearly the offensive focus right now. He slipped out of the way there.
Oh, breathtaking head scissor takedown. Taken to the floor, and he's got no worries about the count.
The Universal
signal for extreme. The kendo stick has entered the fray.
Oh, right into a counter.
Side headlock applied. Oh, and a right hand for good measure. Sheesh, that's going to leave a mark.
And Latino Heat is really dialed in right now.
It is all Guerrero right now.
A no DQ stipulation means you have to throw your regular playbook out the window. Because it's not going to save you here. It's time to get it. Bang! Meeting the steel.
That's gotta end things. How can anyone move after that?
No doubt about it. This is just adding extreme insult to injury.
Holding nothing back, striking over and over again. There has to be permanent damage being done right now. Looks like he's got something in mind for ringside here.
You know he's looking to dish out some serious pain with that kendo stick. And able to evade the offense.
All right, Hurricane Rana.
And now we're getting an up-close and personal view of this fight.
Oh, strong impact.
And we've just witnessed what it means exactly to have adrenaline in your soul. Guerrero timed that one well.
That is why you can't leave any weaknesses open for Eddie to exploit. Hoisted way up high. This is going to be bad. Crucifix powerbomb. 2 kicks out. What a match.
Off the welts already forming from that kendo shot.
He just saved himself there.
Managing to evade a precarious position there.
Picture perfect drop kick.
Here he comes, sliding back into the ring.
Boom. And able to skirt around that attack.
Exiting the ring, taking the action outside.
Looking to the crowd like he wants to take them all on.
Bang.
Drop kick hits hard, lands harder.
He's headed out to the ringside area. Boom! Good defense from him.
Eddie up top.
From the top. Nobody does it better. Frog splash connects.
2.
Retains the title.
Here is your winner, and still the undisputed WWE Champion, Eddie Guerrero.
Good job by our champion, holding on to that title.
The following is a women's War Games match. The rules of the match are as follows. 2 teams will be contained in separate cages, with 1 member of each team starting the match. At regular intervals, alternating members from each team will be released to enter the match. The team with the advantage will be the first to have a member released into the match. Once all competitors have entered, War Games officially begins. The match can be won by pinfall or submission. Exiting the cage will result in a forfeit. Now, let the war...
Rhea Ripley is here, and everyone else better run for cover.
Introducing first, from Adelaide, Australia, one half of the Women's Tag Team Champions, Rhea Ripley.
The Nightmare has arrived at War Games.
The Eradicator, Rhea Ripley, has certainly earned her many monikers within the confines of War Games. She led her team to victory in the first ever Women's War Games match and set a standard for brutality at Survivor Series War Games.
Corey, how do you think these superstars feel about competing here on Thanksgiving?
They should feel honored, Cole. As you know, Thanksgiving has a long-standing tradition of being one of the more prestigious nights on the sports entertainment calendar.
One of the top high flyers in women's division history.
And representing the Kabuki Warriors from Yamaguchi, Japan, Kairi Singh!
In all of WWE, there'll be no more dire of a situation than having to start off a War Games match where you'll soon be outnumbered.
But the cold hard truth is, she's going to quickly get overwhelmed in there. I don't know how long she can endure that.
Hopefully long enough for her first teammate to join the fray and even the odds.
Corey, how do you think these superstars feel about competing here on Thanksgiving?
They should feel honored, Cole. As you know, Thanksgiving has a long-standing tradition of being one of the more prestigious nights on the sports entertainment calendar.
There's the bell, and here we go. It's time for War Games.
These two are just warming things up, though. It only gets crazier from here as more combatants enter the fray. Oh, this is just too far. Get some control in there.
That was just cutting off all the airflow. And there is no other term for that than just cheap. A cheap shot.
Boom.
Oh. Stop right to the belly.
Oof, smack by the back fist.
Ooh, slam. And now Rhea is in a compromised position.
Rhea's getting knocked back at every turn.
Oh, that's going to sting your back.
And she will climb the cage. Not the smartest of ideas.
Taking flight.
Ripley just got out of there. Counters on counters, technical prowess on display. Oh. Sane pausing to soak up the adulation.
The crowd is counting it down. Next entry will tip the scales in their team's favor. War Games matches are just a different level of chaos. How could a team even begin to prepare for this?
Oh, I think there's plenty of room for strategy. Picking targets, identifying how you want to dismantle the opposing team, determining your order of attack. It's just...
Not the old dreaded mist.
Right with that forearm there.
Oh, stop right to the hand. You can feel the resentment building with each stomp there.
Face, meet, knee.
Face buster. Quick thinking from her to avoid that.
Taken down by the neck. Oof, kick finds it. What a drop kick. Climbing the cage, but that makes absolutely no sense in this match. the first stop doesn't send you the message, the follow-up ones definitely will. Ascending the War Games cage, no idea what her plan can be. Watch out!
And just like that, avoiding surefire disaster.
Better make your way into the bedlam quickly. Your team needs you. Razor's edge.
Kick right to the face.
Rhea's looking for the final exclamation. Rhea Ripley.
Riptide. Does that put Rhea out on top?
Boom! What a headbutt.
Thrown clear across both rings like she was a cricket ball.
Legs caught.
Reversals, reversals, and more reversals.
A frenzy of strikes being unleashed, capped off with a clothesline.
Such brutality from Rhea Ripley.
Oh, and I bet Rhea is looking to inflict more damage too, man.
Face buster. Oh, she retaliates.
Counter after counter.
Set up in the corner. What is coming next?
The countdown hurtling towards a shift to the status quo. Thinking of going high risk here.
Taking flight.
Absolutely busting out of the holding cell and heading down fast.
Oh, what a slap.
If you want to stay on top in War Games, you have to bring in something special from the armory.
Oh, looking to give her team an advantage in more ways than one.
Adding some extra spice to the numbers advantage by coming in armed to the teeth.
Under the apron now, looking to stack the odds even higher in their team's favor here.
Oh, she's looking to turn this war over now. She's looking to give her team.
She's standing up on the cage.
What? Why on earth? No way! God!
Right there. That's why you don't jump from the top of that cage, man.
And now every broken bone is a reason to never try that again.
We could be close to the end of the line for Asuka.
Standing over the WWE Universe. What's next?
Falling from the cage like a meteor. Just imagine the damage done there.
Counting down the seconds as this match gets closer to being even. Ooh, and it's reversed.
Thumped with a...
And what? What on earth is she doing?
I think we're about to fight.
Oh, no! Oh, my God!
Using their very own body as a weapon straight from the top of the steel cage.
A second leg drop with a twist.
Clothesline. Lynch is looking to close this out.
Bang! God, that disturbing sound of the kendo snapping on flesh.
Becky timed that one.
And scissors takedown expertly applied.
Kick to the gut. Now Rhea Ripley.
Dishing out a good hiding now.
Uh-oh. Cross the shoulder.
This is how you put on a match.
Taking flight. A jumping DDT.
From the middle rope.
The knee's caught. Could be a turning point. Countdown underway. The odds of it.
Becky Lynch. Manhandle slam.
And it could be all over for AJ.
Bursting. Saying about to launch into orbit.
That's not what she was looking for there.
Kyrie saving a little power
display.
Through the cage and into the feeding frenzy. Scooped up for a slam.
Bang! Not the sound you want to hear. Big impact off the neck break.
Oh, God, she's blinded. Oh, wrist clutch. Into an arm breaker.
Nasty. Targeting the arm to great effect.
Chickens position in the corner.
Oh, what a stunner.
Oh, the physicality on display there. Unbelievable. This is a situation you want to avoid.
Zero knee on the throat.
With that kendo stick.
Mere seconds. Takedown. We're on the clock.
Perhaps a submission.
Fighting desperately. Almost a miraculous escape. And a side slam.
And Io's offense gets fought off. Counter from Asuka. The cage is locked in War Game.
Hoisting their opponent to the top rope. Looking to take it high risk here. Precarious position for both athletes from the very top rope. Avalanche Spanish fly.
And there was a series of hard strikes. And Emma's offense with a couple points.
Nikki toying with her opponent a little bit.
Hardcore. Right to the jaw.
Reigns with a shot between the shoulder blades.
The whole arena is on their feet at this point.
And that must be fueling these superstars. Just another burst of adrenaline could end this. Ooh, man. She counters it. Nikki has her lined up. What a display. Straight clear.
And this could be a hard landing from the
Attack 2.0.
Nikki Bella can taste victory now.
Climbing the wall of the War Games here. This might not be a good...
Ripley.
And Io on the receiving end of another Io's shoulders are down. And now we see Sane. And the count stops short of 2.
And if I weren't here right now, witnessing her resilience in real time, I would hardly be able to believe it myself. Truly.
Look at the dangerous height here. Cover for the win. And she... No, 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 no.
That might...
Hold on. She could be looking for a submission move here.
Almost a miraculous escape. And a side slam.
There it is.
It is. It's locked in.
Corey Rhea's not going to tap. A couple of knees and then another one, and that'll force the break. Reigns down an elbow retaliation. Cover. Oh, come on. They're going to steal this one. And she thwarts the pin attempt in 1.
Showing...
Becky Lynch suplex rolls through it, and this over. This could be over.
Kyrie slowly rising to what may be her...
I think I know what's coming next.
Nia Sky covers.
That's one way out of the disarmor. Shoulders down. She might have her. Breaks up the pin.
Solid timing and teamwork there.
Kyrie saved a little power display.
And a bit of a slam.
This isn't going to be pretty. Becky Lynch looking for it.
Becky Lynch.
Is it the finishing touch Lynch needs?
Back with a win. Nikki Bella with a victory.
Now let's take ladies in
Here are your
action.
winners, the team of Rhea Ripley, Io Sky, Becky Lynch, and Nikki Bella.
A huge feather in the collective cap of the winning team, a moment they'll remember for a long time.
It's a rare privilege just to compete in a War Games match, so to win one must be an amazing feeling. Bravo to this team. It took incredible fortitude to get the job done tonight.
The following is a women's War Games match. The rules of the match are as follows. 2 teams will be contained in separate cages, with 1 member of each team starting the match. At regular intervals, alternating members from each team will be released to enter the match. The team with the advantage will be the first to have a member released into the match. Once all competitors have entered, War Games officially begins. The match could be won by pinfall or submission. Exiting the cage will result in a forfeit. Now, let the war...
High-flying risk taker, a woman who throws caution to the wind, a multi-time women's champion. Here comes Lita.
In one word, Michael Cole, innovator.
Introducing first, from Sanford, North Carolina, Lita!
War Games means checking all your limits at the door. It means going all out, showing no mercy. She looks ready to do just that.
But that doesn't change the fact it'll be pure chaos inside that cage. Having the advantage only does so much for you.
Yeah, numbers aside, you still need to be competing at the highest possible level to succeed in War Games. The Black Widow has arrived.
And from Los Angeles, California, Victoria!
In all of WWE, there'll be no more dire of a situation than having to start off a War Games match, where you'll soon be outnumbered.
But the cold hard truth is, she's going to quickly get overwhelmed in there. I don't know how long she can endure that.
Hopefully long enough for her first teammate to join the fray and even the odds. First 2 to be locked inside as War Games ramps up.
Yeah, Cole, remember, War Games doesn't officially begin until the last contestant enters the cage.
We'll have to see if these 2 have the stamina to last until then.
Oh, man, by the hair. Hair whip. Just got thrown around like a sack of you-know-what.
Just routing the back with those laces.
Victoria retaliates.
Hurled around like a ragdoll. Complete dominance, complete control.
Win at any cost.
Big back body drop.
What elevation.
Lita gets out of it. Oh, Lord, that ain't right.
Prime example of working smarter, not harder. That's what I say.
Oh, man, face buster. Counting down to seconds until this match becomes a bit lopsided. Hair whip. I don't think people realize the amount of strength it takes to hurt someone like that.
Jumping out of that cage, ready to lend a hand in war games.
Back body drop. Giving her team the advantage, but she's looking for her own advantage now.
Now laser focused on the temple and back of the neck.
Showing off her fast thinking there.
Drop kick. Searching under the ring now. This can't be good.
She's looking to provide even more strength in numbers with a little bit of backup from beneath the ring.
Wait, is she? Yep, looking for the submission.
Just pulling their opponent apart there.
What a great counter.
And this new addition hits the ring. The disadvantage between teams becomes very real.
Great wherewithal there. How much does your ability to play the numbers factor in your overall success in a War Games match?
I call it critical. You have so few advantages inside that vicious structure. So anytime you got an edge, you better be using it.
Things will get back to an even playing field with the next entrant.
Oh, sit clear to the other ring, man. My goodness.
Here we go. They look ready to get in there and even things up a little.
Victoria never saw that coming.
Yokes up their opponent. Driven down with a sidewalk slam.
Kendo stick right to the head.
Getting out of harm's way.
Gets lifted into position.
Mounting a downed opponent. Look at them go. Over and over and over again.
Mounting him and just punching it away. A big slap. Victoria. Gonna deliver her finishing move. The spider's web.
Sledgehammer in the midsection will knock the wind out of you. So much disdain with each of these shots. Something about this is starting to feel way more personal. What a suplex.
Victoria lifting her opponent up. Will that do it for Victoria? Will that do it? And the balance of power is about to shift with this upcoming entrant. Lands a timely reversal.
Holding cage is open and away they go. Ready to get into the action.
Oh, hit that stiff clothesline.
Officially tipping the scales in their team's favor. The war rages on.
Converts that attack into a vicious bulldog. She's looking to finally put Steph away.
Choke lift. Power. And she will climb the cage. Not the smartest of ideas.
She's preparing to bet it all on one big move.
The knees at the last second. McNair's able to dodge that.
And Stephanie McMahon reverses it. This is just turning into a savage display of violence.
Wait a minute. Lee attempting a submission now.
Damage being done in this War Games match with a submission hold.
We knew this one was going to get ugly.
We're seconds away. She decides to just enjoy it. Why let go of the submission?
Not a strategy we often expect to see.
Right to the back of the knee.
Out of the cage and rushing in to erase the numbers advantage. Double stop to the legs.
Sending her all the way over to that other ring. Nothing good can come of that.
And we just saw some serious offense.
she narrowly escapes that maneuver.
John Henry swinging the hammer like that.
Even up the bodies in war games, but bringing some artillery with them.
And they're not going to go into this one without a little backup in their corner.
Wait a minute, setting in. Devastating submission coming.
Oh, this is just terrible to watch. She's in so much pain and can't do anything.
AJ ready to end things.
Sit out, slam.
Whacked with the clubbing hit.
Victoria in total control. Hoisted her opponent up. And in just a moment, the numbers advantage set to come into play here.
China's chances are faded.
Eager to get in there and turn the tide in their favor. Oh, managed to make a welter.
Oh, Victoria tied up here. Really in trouble now. Submission's locked in and not even...
Making the save, keeping their partner from tapping out.
True, but they might not be around to save the day next time around.
And Lita once again finding the will to stay in this matchup.
Not everything's gone to plan for Lita, but she still has a chance to finish the job.
Eyes are squarely set on Molly here.
Wow, this is turning into Swanson Street. Lita with a kick to the body.
Spike DDT. No doubt Lita ended this. Make a note, everyone. For years to come, people will be asking, where were you when that match went down?
How could anyone ever forget? And that was an efficient display of offense with that maneuver.
Molly Hall was ready for that.
Right hand after right hand. This is ugly.
And scaling the steel.
This is either madness or brilliance.
Measuring the distance from the top of the cage, about to sitting over the cage, ready to do... No, 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 no! God, the spot!
No, don't do it!
And seconds left before the odds are evened here.
No idea how you pick yourself up after crashing and burning like that. If you can pick yourself up at all.
Door swings open and out they come. And their team could definitely use their help.
Not so fast.
Using the overworking.
China looking for the double underhook. Here it comes.
This could put a stop to Stephanie McMahon.
All eyes focused on this absolute war. It doesn't get more masterful than this.
Oh, that adrenaline's pumping now. It makes you...
She can be setting up for a submission here.
Black Widow.
Locked in tight. Submission hold. Locked in tight.
Almost a miraculous escape. And a side slam.
These will keep you now. She's going for the victory. And meanwhile, here's Stratus.
Thunderous Club comes down. Very effective. Good God, what force. The hammer dropped. Literally. Something might be broken.
And quickly,
Might be in trouble.
Finds room for a back elbow.
Ooh, that comes with a punch to the face.
This right here might be the match of the year.
by the end, it might end up the match of the decade.
She's got that laser focus now, looking to put her competition down.
Victoria is taking a moment to soak it all in. Lita, looking to plant her opponent with a deep hold on. Here she goes.
McMahon looks knocked out.
Oh, come on. She's just playing now.
Here are your winners. The team of Lita, AJ Lee, China, and Trish Stratus.
That was one for the ages, ladies and gentlemen. Hard not to celebrate after coming up on top in this one.
All's fair in love and war, and we just witnessed that in real time here tonight. Like it or not, we're looking at the fruits of that labor right now.
The following is a men's War Games match. The rules of the match are as follows. 2 teams will be contained in separate cages, with 1 member of each team starting the match. At regular intervals, alternating members from each team will be released to enter the match. The team with the advantage will be the first to have a member released into the match. Once all competitors have entered, War Games officially begins. The match can be won by pinfall or submission. Exiting the cage will result in a forfeit. Now, let the war...
Batista.
Introducing first, from Washington, D.C., weighing in at 290 pounds, the Animal Batista!
It'd be totally understandable for him to be a little shaky right now, having to be the one to start off this War Games match, but he looks solid.
But even with the advantage, this is still going to be a brutal War Games match. He and his team are going to be tested like never before. Corey, how do you think these superstars feel about competing here on Thanksgiving?
They should feel honored, Cole. As you know, Thanksgiving has a long-standing tradition of being one of the more prestigious nights on the sports entertainment calendar.
From Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 286 pounds, Brock Lesnar!
This is the kind of match where reputations are made or broken. It is a crucible in which top stars are forged.
It's a tall task, but he's convinced himself and his team that they're up for it. They think they have just as good a shot at winning this as the other guys.
Well, I hope that confidence isn't misplaced. In War Games, one single mistake is enough to bring your whole game plan crashing down.
The first 2 entrants in this War Games match getting things rolling here. However, as always, the match won't officially begin until each respective teammate has entered the steel cage. Once it does start, though, these competitors will try everything they can to score a pinfall or submission.
Double the rings plus double the cages equals double the destruction as far as I'm concerned. A lot of damage about to be done here even before the match officially begins. And down with the belly to belly.
Side slam.
Brock in a hapless position.
Oh, belly to belly throw.
What's Batista about to manufacture? Oklahoma slam. What's he being put in?
What a power slam. One strong attack after another. He's got something in store. Each attack is just flaunting the incredible power this competitor possesses. Batista Batista is out of his cage.
Seeing some hellacious offense from Batista.
Countdown's on and get ready because this will give one team a greater number of combatants.
The shark cage opens, but now to head to an even more spacious, more dangerous cage. Lesnar timed that just right.
He's carrying some serious equipment into the cage with him, ready to fully exploit the numbers game.
Smartly dipping out of harm's way.
Oh, brutal forearm.
Getting the advantage, making the stop for a little insurance.
The beast now is being contained.
But I doubt there's any panic seeping into Brock's mind.
Busting into the ring, and now it's even. Now it's a fight.
Clothesline. Both teams looking a little more comfortable now as this match rolls on.
Right, but this is where the contradictions of war games come into play. You need to pace yourself, but you can't get lapped. You need to go all out, but not so much you burn out down the stretch. Strategic thinking is absolutely key to survival.
Lesnar cuts him off. Here comes the buzzer. The numbers advantage vanishes with this next entrant. Batista with a patent.
And now it's all about to be evened up again. Here we go.
Just bashing them with that hammer.
Bam! Did you hear the thud of that sledgehammer? So much disdain with each of these shots. Something about this is starting to feel way more personal.
From above!
Stiff elbow will break that up. Setting up. All the way outplex. Boom.
Up the welts already forming from that kendo shot.
He wriggles out of the danger zone there.
Mistake by Umaga. Big time.
Wow, spine buster.
Michael Cole takes shelter. Here comes the storm. There's the big boot. The count is...
Undertaker, opponent elevated. This ain't where you want to be. Tombstone.
Taker just turned his lights out.
Dropping the leg. Heading into War Games now to give their team the upper hand.
Oh, and fights back.
Entering the ring here, and odds are in their favor.
Down on the ground, getting pummeled by that hammer.
Oh, he's ready to add the final punctuation, stalking his prey.
It is unbelievable what these athletes have been putting each other through.
Absolutely pushing each other beyond any normal human's limits.
Clothesline. What's Cena in for here? Uh-oh. Bang! He finds a counter.
Oh my gosh!
Disrespectfully hurling that sign.
Lesnar timed that just right.
Oh, bloodline.
The timer is running out. Look at Lesnar. Oh, the Brock lock from the base. The stretch muffler's in. Couple of kicks will break it.
Got to minimize the damage now. Go help your teammates immediately.
Ah, shin breaker. John Cena is focused on finishing this.
Undertaker now, looking
of it.
This is can't miss action right now, and this crowd is loving it.
Not an empty seat in the house, and everybody is on their feet now.
Driven down with a sidewalk slam. Unleashing a barrage on their opponent.
Finds an opening and delivers the boot.
Oh, man. But now here's Umaga. Rearing way back.
Samoan spike.
Did Umaga just finish this? This is not wrestling. This is not sports entertainment. This is brilliance.
And the balance of power is about to shift with this upcoming entrant.
Breaking out of that cage, about to step straight into
Under the apron now, looking to stack the odds even higher in their team's favor here.
He just grabbed what could be a game changer, adding an advantage on top of an advantage.
oh, kick to the gut gets them out of that one.
Oh, he gets caught up in a bad position. Boom! Looks like the impending numbers advantage isn't enough for him. He's headed to the top now.
From the top.
HBK looking to punch Taker's ticket here.
Through the kick.
Music! Are you kidding me? Crucial moment for The Undertaker. Oh. Wait a minute.
What are you doing? Elbow drop. Trying to make their way out of the cage. Hogan winning that exchange.
Incoming.
Look out! Oh no! What impact!
What an audacious move, leaping off the cage like that. But it paid off.
Time is ticking away. Shortly we'll have a fresh competitor to even the odds.
He was thrown with such force, I wasn't sure where he was going to land.
Oh, here we go. Ready to climb in there and even things up a little.
He's coming. The animal, so powerful, escaped just in time.
But tombstone.
War Games has officially begun.
Here we go, folks. War Games is now officially going for the win. Now we have Batista. He made the save just in time. Going straight to the top turnbuckle. Here we go. Final time in the last ride.
Solid bit of defense on his part then.
Last second knee to the face. The dead man has them hoisted up into position. Sit down with a bulldog instead.
He's going to go for it. He's setting it up. He's going to set that tombstone up.
Tombstone pile driver.
Crucial moment for Michaels.
Then all at the back of the head.
You gotta wonder if Michaels can fight his way back into this. The Undertaker with a vintage tombstone.
Undertaker got all of it.
Hard landing. Going to the cover. Umaga shoulders her down. Making the save. Still alive here. Nothing fancy here. This'll do it. Umaga. Samoan spike.
Disco's trouble. For Batista.
And he kicks out of the pin at one. Not quite enough to put him away.
And the Undertaker reigns that.
Hold on here. What good reason does he have to be closing up the cage now?
And now, from 20 feet up, there's no way.
No, no, no.
slam, and here it comes.
Capitalizing with a pin here. Just clamping down.
Takes a big clean hit from the table. This is just turning into a savage display of violence. Oh!
Hulkamania running wild.
And that holds Hogan back.
Propping him up in the corner.
Taking down.
Goes in it. He set it up, baby. Attitude adjustment. He's going to go for it. In front of the top. John Cena just closed the book on this one.
Meanwhile, here's Henry. Michael's in a familiar spot. We know what's next.
Swings and music connects. Hulk with a cause for concern.
Oh, man, this might be it.
It's off the pin at two.
After everything we've seen tonight, he must be using the reserve tanks at this point. Hogan now just looking to squeeze the life out of his opponent with a backhand. Batista power.
Match-ending power. But now, back to Brock Lesnar.
Just a battering strike.
And he's just been tossed aside into a new terrain.
Oh, with authority.
Brock Lesnar. Cena looking to close this one out. Here comes the arrow of Cena. And Cena's in control.
That could end Brock.
The Hulkster with a body slam. We know what comes next.
Way back. Hulk can end it here. Well, that was what Undertaker at.
The victory tonight.
Here are your winners. The team of Batista, The Undertaker, John Cena, and Hulk Hogan.
Two teams have just come out on the other side of an absolute war, but only one can say they survived War Games.
I'm not going to advocate resting on your laurels, but if you make it out of War Games with a W, I'll grant a very deserved exception.
The following is an Extreme Rules match and is for the World Heavyweight Championship.
The ring general has arrived.
Everybody else, they got to look up to this man, Gunther.
So meticulous, every motion of Gunther's planned to beat the will out of you.
And for a man Gunther's size, he has incredible body control and timing of his attacks.
Corey, how do you think these superstars feel about competing here on Thanksgiving?
They should feel honored, Cole. As you know, Thanksgiving has a long-standing tradition of being one of the more prestigious nights on the sports entertainment calendar.
The self-proclaimed future WWE, Austin Theory.
And with that kind of talent, you don't need to be liked.
A dominant competitor, but terrible at the commentary table. With the ambush.
And I love it.
And how are you supposed to prepare for something like this?
You got to keep your head on a swivel at all times, Cole.
Sliding back in under the ropes here. Referee signals for the bell, and we are finally underway.
These superstars are seeing red right now, gentlemen.
He's leaving the ring now. No countouts to worry about. Gunther returning to the ring now.
Bam! God, that disturbing sound of the kendo snapping on flesh.
And countered with a vicious chop block. Quick escape from danger there.
It's always interesting to see just how extreme some superstars are willing to go.
Well, that's the name of the game, isn't it? In my opinion, it's the superstar you least expect that tends to push things way past extreme.
Gunther now with momentum.
And inch by inch, Gunther's chipping away at the competition.
Big blow there, man. Getting clobbered there, dog.
Perfect takedown.
Gunther playing to the crowd now.
Oh, a chop.
What a heinous chop that was.
The challenger unable to stay out of harm's way.
Gunther making an example of his opponent.
Gunther looked like he's going to set
Oh, beheading!
A cunning attack by Gunther, showing us what it looks like to compete. The ring general showing off his power. Consider your title dreams dashed after that.
Gunther shows he is no paper champion.
Now let's get another look at some of the high points of that one.
Here is your winner, and still the World Heavyweight Champion, Gunther!
Crucial victory as he retains the title.
He came out here and defended what was his. You have to give him credit.
The following contest is an Extreme Rules match and is for the World Heavyweight Championship.
And here comes the Texas Rattlesnake. A multi-time world champion, former king of the ring, first three-time Royal Rumble winner.
The Texas Rattlesnake is synonymous with truly epic main event brawls.
Stone Cold is the greatest of all time.
Corey, how do you think these superstars feel about competing here on Thanksgiving?
They should feel honored, Cole. As you know, Thanksgiving has a long-standing tradition of being one of the more prestigious nights on the sports entertainment calendar.
that? That's gotta be Kane.
The dark and twisted brother of The Undertaker. He may be even more frightening than the Dead Man.
And he might put an end to The Undertaker's career, too.
Corey, how do you think these superstars feel about competing here on Thanksgiving?
They should feel honored, Cole. As you know, Thanksgiving has a long-standing tradition of being one of the more prestigious nights on the sports entertainment calendar.
Introducing the challenger from parts unknown, weighing in at 326 pounds, Kane! And his opponent from Victoria, Texas, weighing in at 252 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion, Stone Cold Steve Austin!
Just look at all the gold on the World Heavyweight title.
A glorious-looking championship, the envy of all men who don't possess it.
Title on the line here. Big fight feel right now. These superstars know it, and so does the WWE Universe.
And when the gold is on the line, that's when the lights are truly at their brightest in this business. All eyes are on this match right now. Will we have a new champ, or will the status quo remain with this reign? Big clothesline!
He's stuck now. Neckbreaker. Flapjack.
Kane with an opportunity here.
Uh-oh. Oh, he timed that counter well.
And he fends off the attack.
Vicious clothesline.
The rattlesnake's being picked apart.
Yeah, some flaws in Austin's game plan are being exposed.
Ooh, a bit of the sweet science there, man. Steve Austin's locked in.
Oh, what a flapjack.
The Texas rattlesnake not looking so deadly after taking that one.
And he should know that things are only going to get more extreme from here.
And in a match with no rules, what good even is a strategy?
Yeah, it's good to throw strategy right out the window here. I'll never argue against the game plan, but part of the Extreme Rules environment means going with the flow and adapting. Know where you want things to go, but accept that you'll have to adjust course.
Down across the neck. Kane is really taking control here.
Yeah, man. Impressive offense from Kane. Slipping out of the way there.
The Devil's favorite demon with the sidewalk slap. Kane is proving that the fire inside him is burning stronger than ever. The Big Red Machine.
Choke slap. Are we going to see it? Are we going to see a new champion tonight? Oh, the champ is not going down easy. No way, man.
And Kane can't believe it. A long career of burying superstars with
Perched up top.
diving knee drop.
Title in the balance here.
Strong kick out at two from the champion.
It's clearly taking a lot out of them to still kick out at this point. But he knows it's worth it, paying it back with their own kind.
He's preparing for something. Neckbreaker. Cover to be crowned champion.
Kane is now your new champion.
Here is your winner, and the new World Heavyweight Champion, Kane!
Celebrating the championship win here.
He's fought like a champion this whole match, and now he has the title to prove it.